guys, it's me. I said I was gonna put out new videos every Tuesday, and it's Tuesday, and I've been really busy, but I've decided, sorry, it's kind of late in the day. Also, I was just playing with a bunch of new makeup I got, so excuse all the makeup on my face because there's like a crap ton right now. But anyways, I'm going to tell you guys about a little party I went to from the best of my memory knowledge. It's kind of a hazy story. So, here we go. One day we were in school and I was in 9th grade. I was 14 at the time, 15. I was 15, and my best friend Ariel and I got invited to this redneck party kind of thing. We thought it was a redneck party. I don't think it actually was. But the point was, it was one of our friend's birthday, and him and basically everyone were going to meet up in this huge field and throw a bonfire and just all get drunk and do whatever. So we decided to go because it was going to be great. Our boyfriends also accompanied us, which was, at the time, I was dating a boy named Jude and she was dating a boy named Michael. And so we all set off to this party in the middle of nowhere, and the deal with getting there was you had to park and then like walk down this huge long dirt road for like probably like a good 5-minute walk, and then there's the party, there's the bonfire, and some people had brought tents that they had set up and such, and like some of the guys with like bigger trucks and stuff had their trucks parked out there, but we couldn't drive down there, and they were telling no one to drive down there. So get there and it's all good and grand. They had something there called, what's that punch called? Trash can punch. They had trash can punch there. If you guys know anything about that, it is creepy. It will creep up on you. It is very powerful, and you don't really realize how powerful it is until you've already had one glass too many, and then you're just wasted. So Ariel and I proceeded to drink, and we pretty much got wasted. Like, we got white girl wasted. We were drunk. At this point in the night, to be honest with you, I can't remember where Jude and Michael were. I think they were mingling with people. We were just drunk. Ariel and I were just drunk together and bantering together and taking care of each other. And, yeah, so we ended up, I don't know how this happened. Before this happened, Ariel and I had to go to the bathroom because we were drinking so much, and we wandered off into the woods and did our business. And this is just to paint a picture. This is how drunk we were. We could barely get our pants on or off. Like, we had such a hard time. I think we were probably gone peeing for like 30 minutes. Like, it was hard to get our pants on and off. It was really difficult. We were that drunk. We were liquid. So that happened. And then somehow throughout the course of the night, we wound up in Randy's tent, which is fine and well, I guess. It was Ariel, Randy, and I, and a girl named Lauren, who I was kind of frenemies with. So we wound up in this tent together, and we're all just chit-chatting and talking, and then Randy like kisses Lauren on the lips, and I'm just like, that's weird. And then he kisses me, and then I kissed Lauren, and I kissed Ariel, and moral of the story was we all ended up making out, and it was this like weird orgy-esque thing without an orgy. It was just us all like making out. It was weird. There was a candle in the tent that I accidentally knocked over, and at that point the tent caught on fire. And so the tent's on fire now, so we all run out. We're like, oh, the tent's on fire, oh my gosh. So we run out of the tent collapsed, and everyone's just like, what the hell is going on? And we're like, oh no, we have no idea. And so we run out, and then I see Ariel face down vomiting, and I just start bawling my eyes out. I am crying my eyes out. I'm just like, she's drowning in vomit. Like, I'm too drunk to help her. I'm just like crying, and Lauren's like comforting me. I'm just like, why is she dying? Why is no one helping her? And Michael's pissed off at this point. Michael comes over to her and starts like kicking her. I'm guessing he was drunk too. He started kicking her, being like, you fucking slut, I can't believe you cheated on me. And I'm just like bawling my eyes out, calling Michael a murderer, like all this crazy bizarre shit that wasn't really happening. So that happened. Also, while we were in the tent a boy named Will barged into our tent, and he had like this scorched up arm, like it was like black and like scorched and shit. And he barges into our tent and he goes, guys, guys, guys. And we're like, yes, Will. And he's like, somebody pushed me into the fire. I have to go to the hospital. And we're like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? And then someone over here is like, no one pushed you, Will. You jumped. Apparently, we got the full story the next morning. Apparently, Will got on top of someone's car, yelled, I am the Lizard King, and jumped into the fire. If you don't know where that quote is from, you should know. Anyways, so that happened, and then Ariel and I are still really drunk. I finally get her back, and we're together again, and they have this kiddie pool full of beer, like one of those huge-ass kiddie pools. They had a shit ton of like beer and ice in it and stuff at the beginning of the party. Now there was one solo beer left in it. And I was like, oh my god, there's one beer left, we have to get it. So Ariel and I dive into this pool and get it, and we are soaking wet. We are soaking wet. I have no idea where my phone was at this point in the night, but we were drenched. We were so soaking wet. And then later on throughout the night, and excuse my jumping around with this story. I just don't remember the sequence of things. I just remember them happening. After we ran out of the tent, I started puking. Don't worry, I kept drinking after that. I started puking, and a boy named Chad came over to me and made out with me. And I was like, I am throwing up. Who are you? And he was like, my name's Chad. What's up? We just made out. And I was like, who the fuck are you? Where's my boyfriend? I'm so lost. So that all happened. Then after all the other incidents throughout the night, it's probably like an hour after Ariel and I dove into the pool, and I'm starting to remember us going into the woods and peeing, and I turned to her freaked out, and I was like, oh my god, Ariel, oh my god, I think I wet my pants. And she just starts cracking up at me, and she was like, no you didn't, no you didn't. And I was like, no really, I think I wet my pants. And she was like, no, Twiggy, we jumped into that kiddie pool. And I was like, oh thank god, oh my god, you're right, we did. Oh my god, I was so scared, I thought I peed my pants. I was so scared. Excuse you, riffraff. Whoa, cat attack. So that all happened. After that, my boyfriend carried me back to the car. No, he was not mad at me for hooking up with Randy or Ariel or Lauren or Chad. Wow, sorry, that normally doesn't happen. He knew I was wasted. He was really cool about it, actually. Way to go, bro. You're a cool guy. Ariel's boyfriend was mad. Whoops, he was kind of a jerk. So the funny punchline of this story is there was a camera being passed around that night, and the following Monday at school, everyone was going on about how they saw naked pictures of us on the camera, and they saw us having sex with Randy, and just all this bizarre shit that was not true, because I was like, look dude, we could barely get our pants off to piss. There's no way we would have gotten our clothes back on if we actually had sex. But the rumors proceeded. Well, this guy who had the camera took 3 different photos. I'm gonna find them while I'm telling y'all this. He took 3 different photos of us and printed them out onto a flyer. Hello, they're under my bed somewhere. They printed them out onto a flyer, and literally the next day at school, that Monday, whenever I got to school, it was like a high school movie where you see like flyers everywhere. That's how it was, except I was on the flyer, and once I find it, I will show you exactly what I am talking about. And Ariel and I got called into the principal's office, and they wanted to know if it was us, and like all this other crap, and like I'm smoking in one of the pictures. Oh god, I have to find it now. I'm sorry, I really should have thought this through. Oh my god, I found it. Okay, gotta wrap it up because this video is about to cut me off. This is what was passed around. Sticks gone wild. What happens in Randy's tent stays in Randy's tent. That is me with black and white hair. That's Ariel and I making out. And that is Ariel, Randy, and I. That wraps up my story. I'm almost out of time. I love you guys. Bye.